Yeah, it's funny because I actually grew up, I loved watching. So I would record like all Champions League games. I watched a lot of the EPL and the Italian leagues and the Spanish league. And so I grew up loving watching the game. And sometimes for even some players that make it to the professional level and are some of the greatest players, like, I don't know, they might not love watching soccer. Some people don't, but I loved it from a really early age. And I think that's something that I actually look back on and I'm really thankful for, because I learned so much from watching. You learn so much from watching. And I think you don't think about it sometimes, you're just watching. But the more you watch in that repetition, I think you see it reflected in your play. I'm like a really visual learner. So seeing film and seeing my mistakes and seeing things that I did do well helps me personally a lot. Not everybody is that way, but I remember in college going into my coach's offices almost every day watching film, because I just had this desire to get better, and I had this desire to like almost be called out for the things that I felt like I needed to be working on, and have someone other than myself telling me, you know? So I watched, like I said, I watched so much soccer growing up. And then especially when I got to college, watching film of myself was huge. And now at the professional level, I remember my first year in particular, my rookie season, I watched film for hours, when I was playing, and just seeing, you know, being really critical. Because I think the more critical you are of yourself, you don't want to be so critical that you don't think you're good. But I think it's important to be critical and to expect high standards, because if you limit yourself, then you're not doing yourself any good.
Yeah.
So film helps you to really push yourself. And yeah, I love it, and I still definitely take advantage of it to this day. But yeah, I started watching soccer so early, so I would recommend it if someone is interested in like getting better, and it helps you with your tactical understanding. And technically, you see players do things, and you give it a try when you have a ball and you're out at the field, and who knows, you add it to your game. And it's little things like that that you don't think about, but you can pick up on that when you watch film. So I'd highly recommend it. I don't know many girls who I was growing up playing with in club that would like watch like 3 games in a row on the weekends, because I like couldn't get enough. It was so funny. And then I'd go outside in the backyard with my ball right after and be kicking it around. So, but you also don't want to force it. And I think that was something my parents did a really good job at. They never forced me. It was if I wanted to, I was out there with the ball. If I wanted to, I was watching soccer. Some parents can be like very like kind of controlling in that aspect if they really want their kid to be good at something. But I was so thankful that my parents were just really supportive of my passion and never made me feel like I was being forced to play or being forced to pursue it any further than I ever wanted to. So